Today, I'm reacting to Royal Marine attempts U.S. Army Ranger 12-mile ruck test, Austin Alexander style. And I'm not getting this one from Jim Galvin. The link will be in the description below. Please go over and show him some love. So the Royal Marine attempts a U.S. Army Ranger 12-mile. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like and hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this video because I want to see this. Here go.
I know what you're thinking, Jim, if you are this hardcore ex-Royal Marines commander with a YouTube channel, why do you not more regularly indulge in military-style challenges? Well, the wait is over and today is that day.
Okay.
I just had 6 eggs and 6 pancakes and a coffee. I'm about to take my Achilles and then we're about to head south to some nearby woodland to engage in the US Army Ranger 12-mile ruck test. 35 pounds, rugged terrain, has to be completed in under 3 hours. So let's get on the road and see how we get on. Okay, so...
Hold on. 35 pounds have to be done, 35 miles have to be done in under 3 hours. So he's going in hilly terrain. Okay. All right. Let me back it up to hear the requirements again. Here goes.
To engage in the US Army Ranger 12-mile ruck test. 35 pounds, rugged terrain, has to be completed in under 3 hours. So let's get on the road and see how we get on.
Okay,
so we are in the car. We are about 12 minutes away. I'm feeling a wee bit lethargic. I'm going to pick up some water and some snacks for the journey. So, as I said, this is the US Army Ranger 12-mile ruck test.
Okay.
I'm still kind of unsure as to whether or not Army Rangers are considered special forces. I believe they are. I may well be wrong about that, but basically the 12-mile ruck test is allegedly 35 pounds on your back. I've kind of cocked this up and I've got about 45 because the only thing I've got to pack in the bag is a 15 kilo, so 33-pound weight vest, which I put in, and then a few kind of towels and bivy bags and stuff to kind of soften the blow on my back. And the whole thing weighs, I think, between 43 and 45 pounds or whatever.
So he's 10 pounds over.
10 pounds overweight. That's my first excuse preemptively. So we're going to go get some fluids now. Maybe get some sugars in me, probably will do. Quick warm up and then crack on. But 3 hours is the time limit for the 12-miler. I've actually got a breakdown of splits because obviously I'll be tracking it on my Apple Watch. So I'll be seeing how I get on and kind of checking whether or not I'm on pace.
Okay.
But stopping off at Tesco to get some Haribo in a minute.
Tesco, here we go.
A little bit of a warm up is probably a good idea, as we've just spent about 90 minutes in the car to get here. Had an espresso, I've had a couple of cheeky Haribo. I'm starting to feel a little bit more awake. A few stretching, some mobility stuff now. Starting about 5 minutes. I'm scared.
So he's 10 pounds over what he needs to have. I'm not sure if there's U.S. Army Rangers are considered special forces. I don't know, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yes, they are. Oh, he looks good on the eyes. He's soft on the eyes. And I love the accent, as you all know. But that's not what this video is about. Hey! Let's getting in the feels on this one. But I'm getting a little goodness out of this one. Yeah? Okay, stretch your stuff, Jim. Stretch your stuff. No. Wrong for this. Are hot. But yeah. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so paces wise, what we want to be doing, I'll put it up on the screen for you now. And basically to get in with at 2:40 to give myself 20 minutes of kind of wiggle room. A 1K split is basically 8 minutes 17 per K, which obviously for anyone who runs will be kind of nice and easy. But my overladen bag, which I also can't find my camelback, which is the flipping bane of my life, so it means I'm gonna have to have the water either in my hand or in my pocket or something. 8 minutes 17 average pace, and obviously there will be a couple of breaks. Just get a little bit of water on board, probably neck a few Haribo as well. So if I can keep that around about 8 minutes per K, that'll be pretty decent. Under 2 hours 40 total. That is the time. Let's get cracking.
I love how he breaks it down in miles because
I'm ready. Bag is on. Heavy bag. Remember, flipping 10 pounds heavier than it should be. I feel ready. I'm a little bit warmed up. I'm definitely procrastinating because I don't want to do it. But a few sips of Monster. Got my Haribo ready. 12 miles. Georgia, you're going to do the first 3 with me, aren't you?
Yeah, and I didn't realise it was like a run.
She didn't read the brief.
Walking.
So basically the route, there's a 1.5 miles basically in a straight line. For those of you that have seen my last yomping video, which might have been the only one before this, a couple of months ago, it's a 1.5 miles out, 1.5 miles back, and then basically I'm going to do that particular section 4 times effectively.
Okay.
Start line is about 20 meters that way. That's enough waffle. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1,
go.
On.
Oh, he's tracking the first part. Okay. 2 minutes in and I would have been done already.
So we are now just over a K in 1.15.
Okay.
Got a little jog on, a little bit of double time the whole way so far. Pacing is so important with this, and it's not only the specific activity, but if you're not used to exercising within certain time domains, and I'm just not used to, doing anything for nearly 3 hours or anywhere near that, as I'm sure all of my previous girlfriends will testify. So it's just something that I've got to recognize early on and make sure that I don't come out the gate too fast and be like, oh, this is fine, I can definitely sustain this, because you're just going to experience certain kind of physical sensations working in a longer time domain that you're not used to. Like, I don't know how my legs are going to feel. I don't know how my lungs are going to feel. I don't know how my shoulders and my back are going to feel. Because it's been a while, obviously, compared to proper yomping weight. This isn't too much. This is like slightly less than CFT weight, which is 44 pounds, and obviously a rifle. But it's been a while since I've done it. So I've just got to make sure that I kind of look at everything through a slightly different lens. I'm just going to look at the first probably 45 minutes of this, try to stay on pace or slightly below, and we're very much below that now, which is good. So ahead of time, look at it through the lens of just using that first 45 minutes to kind of get used to what we're doing, get some blood pumping in the legs, and then see how I feel once I enter into that little bit more of kind of aerobic zone. And that's what I'm doing now. So approaching a mile in, feeling pretty good so far though.
Look, he's making it look too easy. Listen, guys, 20 minutes in with that little jogging that he did there, and I'll be out. Not to mention he has 43 to 45 pounds on his back. I'm sorry, I'll be out for the take. I'll be out. And she is literally keeping up with him for the first. No, I give kudos to her on that, but he makes it look so easy because he did that so quickly by just jogging. But he is right. You got to keep up with pace in order to do it on time. So but you don't want your legs to leave out from underneath you if you're going too fast. And you got to see how your body is handling the first 45 minutes, which makes sense. And then if this is not something that you're used to, I can only imagine. But like I said, as for me, I'll be out for the take already. There he goes again, jogging. Oh, yeah. And the sun is hot too. Okay, he made this look too easy.
Road touched. I was just saying to G off camera, I got the distances completely wrong. It's 1.75K. Not a 1.5 miles.
Oh!
So I have done this before. I must have recognised it's just over 1.5 km, not just over 1.5 miles. So I got that slightly wrong. So chances are I'll be doing this about 6 times instead of 4. But I'd rather stay on this particular
route
terrain. I know where I am. I know the hills. I know how to pace myself on this. I know the route. Curveballs happen. It's completely my own cock up. But we persevere, right?
Yep.
Just under 2K done. Feeling good so far.
Oh boy. Listen, he's making this look very easy. Snap it.
So one of my favorite strategies on this is just to make sure that, as well as opening up the legs on the way downhill, is basically entering a slightly more relaxed way of moving than you would do on the flat, where to a certain degree you are generating force on the flat to continue yourself moving forwards. Obviously, if you're leaning forward, you can use a bit of momentum.
can basically use all momentum on the way down. And instead of trying to fight gravity and really using your legs as a brake, just allow almost like a little bit of a collapse. Actually, it's going downhill, and when you try and refuse to fall, that's when a lot of the time you're just taking out of your flipping knees and hips and everything.
Ah, that makes sense. If you lean forward a little bit, it kind of gives you more than you're putting a lot of strain on your body. Kiddos outside playing, guys. I know that's right. But yeah, you can not have so much pressure on the knees. So I get what he's saying. Guys, he make this look too easy. I'm like, woo! I'll be laying out flat. Flat, I'll be done, because no way, no how. 45 minutes. Even when I go take my walks, I don't even walk that fast. What did he say?
6.87k in, average pace, 6:58. So I'm quite happy with the fact that I've kept this. There's such a difference with the route down and the route up. The first section, basically the outward bound bit, is a little bit downhill, but mainly is that you've got a nice little tailwind. And on the way back up, you combine uphill with a headwind, and it's flipping spicy.
Yeah.
A couple hundred meters more. George will pick up the camera. Let's see if I can maintain this split.
Uphill is no joke. That's where your body gets into it, man. Snap it. Yeah, the uphill, because it's more strain on the body. And then to have that weight.
10.7k in, over halfway, so getting up to 19.31.
Damn.
Average pace 6:57, which is good, so I'll attempt to maintain that jog, walk. Again, it's not the gradient, man. This headwind just doesn't let up. But as long as it keeps blowing me when I go downhill, I don't really mind. It's like any kind of endurance event that lasts a couple of hours. It gets pretty sucky, pretty flipping quickly. And you get a bit scared when you're 20 minutes into a 12 or 24-hour event and it's already starting to hurt. But the good news is it doesn't really get any worse than that. So you just kind of maintain that level of discomfort. And that's kind of where this is. So 10.8k done, just under 9 left. Let's finish off strong.
He's doing good. A lot of people would have given up already, because when you feel that pressure, when the leg starts burning, when you feel that strain on your back, that's when most people would give up. It's like, I can't do this any further. And like I said, the sun is shining, so that even adds to it. And then going uphill, that also adds, it don't make it any easier. So he jogged and walked and jogged and walked. He is doing really good with keeping up the pace, because he's doing pretty well. He seems as if he's going to finish it on under
6k in. Also, as my bag is a bit heavy, anywhere between kind of 42, 45 pounds, 44 pounds, 20 kilos is the Royal Marine Commando CFT combat fitness test weight. And I am about 160 minutes. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? About 160 meters away. So I'll probably jog that in a second. At currently 87 minutes. So just under an hour and a half. So if I can hit that in sub 90 minutes, I'll be happy. And I'll even get some proof on the watch for you beautiful people. And there we have it, guys. 12.87k. Wow. Sub 90 minutes. It's been a while since I've done a CFT. I don't think I've ever even done one for time in my life. Not solo, but 35 and a half. Pretty happy with that.
That's amazing. I know he's tired. There he goes again, jogging.
16.7k in. Had a bit of a second wind. Now my lovely other half has poured some water down my neck. 1 hour 56 through. For Americans that are attempting to be special forces operators. I don't know, I'll say it seriously, I might make me sound like a bit of a prick, but I haven't done an awful lot of endurance work recently. You know, I'm 35 and a half years old, and, you know, I came out with a target of doing this in sub 2 hours 40, and that target has continued to drop as my average pace has stayed around 7 minutes. Realistically, I know that I've looked after my body well. I do believe that is the case as a man in my mid-30s. But if you're a young guy that wants to be an elite military operator, Royal Marine, Paras, absolutely, any of the elite American forces, you've got to get used to doing this stuff. And if you're getting, you know, 3.5, 4 hours on this, maybe you've got to take a serious look at yourself and whether or not this is the right career path for you.
Man, I like how he's dishing it out, because he's 35 years old and keeping up at this pace and bringing that weight on his back. It is not easy, and he's right. If you're young and you're considering this is a field and you cannot finish this in under 3 hours or 3 hours and under, then you might want to think of a different career path to go into, because he's doing pretty well, but it is not easy. Like you said, this is very hard. It's very hard. Yeah. This is definitely amazing, because you have to definitely have the stamina to be able to keep up and do something like this. And remember, he has an extra 10 pounds on his back than what the U.S. Army's Rangers would normally have on their back. So he, like I said, kudos to him, because he is doing pretty well. And based on the different conditions, come on, the heat, the wind, the uphill, because it's not a level terrain. You can see that. It's obvious. I want to see how long he takes to do this, because I'm thinking he's going to make the U.S. Army Rangers look like little saps with doing this rock test. I don't know why I kind of feel that's what's going to happen.
If you're 22 and you're getting smoked by a washed up old bastard like me, something's wrong.
Yep, I agree with him.
17.65K. It's about a mile left. Feeling pretty good. Break it up into 50, 100-meter sections of walk, run. I had an extraordinarily ambitious time target, and it looks like I'm going to exceed my best case, which I'm not saying to demonstrate I'm awesome. I'm saying because clearly I don't know my own level of fitness right now. But these longer events where it's just embracing a certain level of discomfort the whole time, that seems to be my jam.
Yeah, you got to push through. When you get uncomfortable, and discomfort, you got to push through. That's just how it is. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say he is awesome. Period. Because you're going up, young guys going up against old guys, and he's doing like this, and he said he hasn't done any fitness in a long time. This is amazing. Almost there. Man, you can see it. It's not easy. Wow. And they're keeping up with him. That's pretty awesome too.
Done. 2 hours, 14.13.
Wow.
Time limit was 3 hours. So I've got to be flipping happy with that. Oh my God. That bag is coming off.
2 hours and 14 minutes, almost 2 hours, 15 minutes. And remember, it's 12 miles, which should be done in 3 hours with 35 pounds on your back. And he had somewhere between 42 and 44 pounds. He is 30. He's not a youngling. Listen to me. That to me is amazing. I knew it. I could have felt that he was gonna make the U.S. Army Rangers look like saps in that. You gotta give it to him, because like he said, I haven't done a fitness thing in a while, and he's not a youngling. And to be walking and jogging, and for those who kept up with him, they did an amazing job as well. Because look at the terrain that he's on. My hats to you. My hats to you, Jim.
Kind of messed it up a little bit. Like, I was hoping that I'd finish coming down the hill so I could pick up some speed.
Oh.
Like, I It's 300 meters left and I still have to stop and walk twice. But it just shows me I think I paced that quite well. So 2:14, I was aiming for under 2:15.
Wow.
I think it's a fairly elite time when it's, you know, kind of 25% under target. So bloody happy with that. Go back, sip of water, sip of Monster, going to keep my legs moving, and then time for a refeed, I think. Cheers.
And what a flipping day it's been. I'm on the floor for the outro of today's video.
Wow.
For the very obvious reason that my legs and my back are now dead. Guys, I really hope you did enjoy this. Any questions you have on anything, or in fact, suggestions of other military challenges you'd like me to give a crack, then please put it down in the comment section below. I absolutely flipping love this. The military side of things has for some reason been this weird emotional resistance I've had for a while, but I'm super flipping happy that I'm jumping back on this bandwagon now, and there's going to be a lot more of this style of content to come. If you have not yet done so, please do make sure you subscribe. Please do go back through my other videos and have a look at some more of the functional bodybuilding and strength and power development stuff in there. Any questions on absolutely anything, please do put it down in the comment section below. And as always, squad, stay strong, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.
You too, my darling. Oh, his accent was just getting the better of me. Hey, I love this video. Just the fact that he was able to conquer it in under 2 hours and 15 minutes. Under it, to me, that's Magnus. That's elite. That's the elite attitude. I'm sorry, he was amazing at it. You gotta give him that, because you 35 pounds, hilly terrains, in 3 hours, you gotta cover that. And he had from anywhere from 42 to 45 pounds on his back, 35 years old, and he finished that in less than 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's amazing. That's amazing. 2 hours and 50. He was under 2 hours and 50, and he wanted to do in shorter time. It's just that he had to do some fast-paced walking at one point, and he was expecting that when he got to a certain point, he would have been going downhill, and that would have kind of given him some momentum and kind of lessen his time. But either way, he did amazing, straight up point blank. So don't forget to go over, check his channel out, hit the subscribe button on his channel, because if he didn't do this content, I wouldn't be able to bring it to you. And if you'd like me to react to more content like these, let me know in the comment section. Your girl got you. Great video, really great video. He did amazing. Because like I said, as for me, 20 minutes in, just that soft run or that little jog with that much on my back, I would have been out for the take. I would be just laid on. I would have been lying on my back. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. I couldn't have done that. Period. Maybe I'd take 6 hours because of the fact that my pace wouldn't have been that fast, the load on my back and the terrain that he was on. And at my age, 40 something. Nope. I can keep up with my 5 kids, but that I can't do. And people like that, you have to give them their due. It's your island girl. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. To all my regular schmeganers, day one, City by City Pool is always here rocking with the girl. Thanks for always checking out my video. I appreciate you guys to the max. Be good, be kind, be safe out there. Love you guys, and I'll definitely catch you guys in another video. Not only that, guys, if you'd like to support the channel in another way, there's a join button on the channel that you can become a member. Click on it, and you see all the exclusive perks that are offered. Mwah! See you in another one. Bye.